So I'm a huge fan of the DIY car wash. In my opinion, there's nothing better than getting right up in there to clean your car. And on my channel, I reviewed quite a few of those car wash cannons and even some of the soaps. Well, today we're going to be looking at yet another car wash cannon. This one's by the company MJJC, and this is their Foam Cannon Pro. We're going to see how this product does. If you're new here, my name is Jeff, and this is Jeff Reviews for You. I review a whole lot of products. I specialize in reviewing as seen on TV items. Every once in a while, I do a little bit of a DIY just because I like to. If that interests you, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and click the bell below. That way you're notified every time I release a video just like this one. One more thing, don't forget to check down the description for my social media, Instagram and Twitter. I would love it if you would follow me there too. Now, let's take a closer look at the MJJC Foam Cannon Pro to see if it's any good. Here we have our MJJC Foam Cannon Pro. Let's do a quick unboxing. Inside we have our container for the foam cannon. We have our sprayer nozzle. All right, let's take a look at that. This is pretty heavy duty. I can feel that already. Looks like a typical spray foam cannon nozzle. Up here we have our different spray up to our 360 spray, open wider and more narrow, and then we can also turn it if we wanted to. This top one is supposed to control the foam level, and I must have something else in here to connect to the pressure washer, and yep, here it is. Very cool. So let me look through the rest of these things, read the directions, and let's go spray foam our car. I read through the directions, and you're supposed to fill this up with 900 milliliters of water and 100 milliliters of your car soap. They do have an indicator on the side, except you couldn't see it on camera. At least I couldn't catch it, so I colored it with a Sharpie. So you can see right here, this will be our 900 milliliter line. That's where my water will go, and this last little bit is where my soap will go. So I'm going to fill that up right now. I know it's hard to tell, but we have our water level up here to the 900 mark. Now I'm going to add in our car solution to bring it up to the 1,000. And there we have it. Now let's assemble this part of the foaming cannon, and we'll hook it all up together. We're going to hook on the quick release to the pressure washer. Make sure that gets a nice tight fit. The next thing we do is we push our tube onto that connector, and this will actually go inside the soap and water reservoir. Now that we have everything assembled, we can put this together. You're supposed to, once you get all this done, do a couple twists or turns just to get the mixture completely mixed up. And now we can go hook this to our pressure washer and foam cannon our car. We are in the shade. You can hear that pressure washer running in the background. I've got my foam cannon connected to the pressure washing wand. I do have this turned up to the highest amount of foam, and I also have the sprayer open up to as wide as it can go. We're going to test the different settings just to see which one gives us the best foam, but let's do this. Just like the directions tell us, we start at the bottom and make our way up. I've noticed as I spin this dial, I get a more narrow spray or a wider spray. The tighter the two metal pieces are together, the wider the spray. The car is now sat with the soap on it for 3 minutes. Now we're just going to rinse it off. Now that we've foamed one time, rinsed one time, we're going to foam it again. Now that we've foamed it for the second time, we're going to immediately start scrubbing it. So tell me, have you used any of these foam cannons before, or do you have a solution that's just better than anything? Let me know what it is down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. Foamed and scrubbed, and now rinse again. last step before you enjoy your nicely cleaned and polished car is to dry it. The end result, protected and super slick. My favorite part about using these ceramic car washes and the foaming sprayers are how they protects the entire car. Look how that water just hits there and beads right off. Not to mention, there's my umbrella shade still protecting the inside of my car, keeping it cool. I just finished my third wash with the Foam Cannon Pro by MJJC, and what I love about this is it used every last drop. That tube that they have in here with the ball in the end really makes sure you use all of your product, and I think that is awesome. In this video, we took a look at the MJJC Foam Cannon Pro. So what did I think of it? Well, every time I review a product, I always look back. Did the product do what it's supposed to do? And as you saw in this video, it does an amazing job of providing that foam for your car. You can change your spray pattern to make it wider or more narrow. You can also add more or less foam depending on what you want to do, and that's awesome because it really helps in cleaning the car. The material that this was made out of was really heavy duty, and I was appreciative of that. Plus, they have those customizable tips for your pressure washer. You know what else? I already said this, but I love that it used all of the liquid inside. I've used some other of these cannons before, and there's still a little bit of liquid left in the bottom. Well, this one used every last drop, and I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, if this is something that interests you, I will leave a link down in the description. This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. As always, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day. I wanted you to get a close-up view of this. When you turn this dial, that's when you get the wider spray or the more narrow spray. The one on the top right here is how you get more or less foam. The cool thing is if you turn the red part, you can actually turn your spray from up to down, I guess, to left to right, and that's pretty cool. I just wanted you to see how that worked up close. I really do appreciate that you stayed around for my entire review of the Foam Cannon Pro by MJJC. You know what? During this video, I referenced two other videos. One was when I reviewed the car wash cannon. It's a sort of like an as seen on TV foam sprayer. I'm gonna link that review right up here. I also referenced the review where I did my ceramic, Armor All ceramic soap review, and that one I'm gonna link right up here. And I would love it if you would click on one of those links. And by the magic of the internet, when you click here or here, I'm gonna join you at that review. So go ahead, click one, they're safe, I promise.